Hello, beautiful person. I'm so happy to be talking with you again. I know it's getting a little later, but I just wanted to pass on these tips that I found for surviving holiday stress because we're getting into the time, especially if you're in the US and you have Thanksgiving coming up next week. Here in Canada, we don't. We had Thanksgiving in October, but you know what? It's still a pretty stressful time for a lot of people. They've got Christmas coming up and all sorts of things going on. So it can be a very stressful time. And even just, with the days getting shorter, a lot of people have issues with the increased amount of darkness. So yeah, it can be a stressful time. So I found these three tips that I wanted to share with you about surviving holiday stress. I actually have more, but just wanted to share these three with you because I think they're really important. I have to tell you, the first one, the number one stress reducer, antidepressant, all the things, is exercise. Just walk around the block. It doesn't need to be super intense. It doesn't need to be, giant tire rolling or whatever. Just get up out of your chair, get off the couch, turn off the TV, go for a walk. If it's not the kind of weather where you can walk outside, go on your treadmill, do something. Just move your body and you will feel better. That's how we're made. So if you really find yourself down in the dumps, try and get yourself moving a little bit. Okay, that was number one. Number two. Okay, this is really important this time of year. A lot of people are hanging out with family. You can't choose your family. And sometimes it can get a little stressful. I was watching Rachel Hollis the other day. Hey, Carla. Hello, Brenda. I was watching Rachel Hollis the other day, and she was talking about how in their holiday traditions in their family, her nuclear family, she and her husband Dave and their 4 kids, they are the family and they don't travel for holidays. She says she doesn't bring her children into somebody else's holidays. Grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever, are welcome to join in with them if they want, but it's their holiday. And I think this is so important. And you may say, well, I just can't do that. Well, you can, okay? Unless somebody's holding a gun to your head, you actually can. You just maybe aren't willing to accept the consequences of such a choice. But still, the point that I wanted to give you was to accept that you can't control other people. Okay, this is a really huge thing. People really try to change what other people do, and you can't. It's like the old joke about how many psychiatrists or psychotherapists does it take to change a light bulb? And the answer is there only one psychotherapist, but the light bulb has to really want to change. And it's true with other people. You cannot change them unless they want to change. You can't change anybody. The only person you can change is yourself. So if you can just accept that other people are outside your control and their stupid mouths and their ridiculous opinions are out of your control, to quote the great philosopher Queen Elsa, let it go. Do not try and change other people, and you will be a lot less stressed. Okay, and then the third one is part of that, which is set appropriate boundaries. Okay, if you don't want to travel to your in-laws, say no. What'll happen? Is the sky going to fall? Are they going to cut you out of their will? Will you be disowned? Just say no. Set appropriate boundaries. You do not have to do everything that other people want you to do. Okay, so this is like the flip side. You can't control them. You also don't have to let them control you. This is really important. Nobody can control you, and you can't control anybody. The only person you can control is somebody's a little person that you can actually pick up. And even then, they might scream and yell the place down. So just accept. You can't control other people can't control you. If there's something people want you to do that you really don't want to do, it's okay to say no. Generally speaking, nobody will die if you do not fall into line with other people's plans. So just want to leave you with some thoughts there. I have some more tips on that. Now, having nothing to do with all of this holiday stress, or maybe it does. Along with the holidays and so on comes the concept of Black Friday. And even up here in Canada, where we don't even have Thanksgiving on the Thursday, a lot of retailers are still doing Black Friday. So it's getting really interesting. But anyway, so the company that I am with and whose products I use and love is actually based in the US, and they are definitely doing Black Friday. So I am setting up a VIP list for people who want to be notified when the Black Friday sales are available. So if you would like to be on this list and you would like me to notify you with no obligation whatsoever, if you would like me to notify you when the Black Friday sale is going to be available, just drop me a message and I'll add you to my list. And then when the time comes, I will just drop you a little note in your little messenger and say, hey, here's the link. This is where the Black Friday sales are happening. So if that sounds like something you might want to do, drop me a message. If not, no worries, all good. So I hope these tips were helpful for you. Wish you all a great evening. Remember, I love you. Talk to you again soon. Bye. Hi, Lisa. Bye.